welcome back to the Wrestling Newsroom. I'm your host, All Things Wrestling, and today we're going to be looking at all the wrestling news from Wednesday. We start with two of the identities of Bobby Lashley's sisters from Raw. One of them is Matt Caster, who's made appearances on Grimm's Toy Show on YouTube. Another one of them is Victor Andrews, who worked in NXT and tagged with Lars Sullivan in the past. I do have the reason why they were men dressed as women for this segment, according to Bryan Alvarez from the Wrestling Observer. This was not supposed to be a transgender thing. They just wanted Bobby Lashley to beat up some indie workers, and they will not allow man-on-woman violence, except when it's Ronda Rousey, apparently. So they had to dress some men up as women, as Bobby Lashley's sisters. That's all it was supposed to be. I get that. As being the leading brand of wrestling, you're always in the mainstream. I would get that they wouldn't want negative press of, oh my god, man beats up 3 women. To be fair. So I can get that. It was quite entertaining. And why it was so bad, I know everyone hated everything with Sami Zayn and Bobby Lashley's alleged sisters. Honest to God, I don't have a lot of feelings about it, because have you been watching WWE for the last 25 years? This is what they love to do. Just a bad segment. It was designed to be bad. They knew it was going to be bad going in. They hoped to get a little bit of heat. They hoped that trainwreck television viewership number during the Raw ratings. To be fair, it was entertaining as hell. I don't know, maybe I'm just mental, but I actually enjoy when they do batshit insane things. It's so different than everything they normally do. So, it was good, to be fair. Then, we have a bit of an update on an old story. Maranello reveals why he left Smackdown Live in an interview with Ariel Helwani. I think I'm probably butchered that last name. I do apologise. It was supposed I was on the road every week. You add MMA, boxing, and kickboxing to it. The road travel destroyed me. So rumours and all this other stuff. What happened honestly in Ariel? You know how honest I've been in this thing. I had a breakdown in the Chicago O'Hare Airport on my way to Pittsburgh to do SmackDown Live. And again, Frank Shamrock, God bless him, Baz Rutten, man. Guys who fought each other are my biggest supporters, but I had to phone them and say, I'm done, I cannot do this anymore, it's going to kill me. And I thought I was done with the entire company, as much as there are two sides to every story. The actual truth from me was my mental health wasn't going to allow me to maintain that schedule much longer. He also denied the bullying from JBL had anything to do with his departure from SmackDown Live. Okay, well, I think Maranello's seeming in a lot better health now. He's slowed down his schedule, which is really good. Mental health is such a touchy subject for people to talk about, but I'm glad Maranello's open and honest about it. And hopefully it can become a lot more socially acceptable to talk about this kind of stuff. But yeah, I'm glad that he's fine and he's on NXT. And then Big Show talked about a new WWE contract on Steve Austin's podcast. He said, I spent some time with the big man himself. We talked, Hunter and I talked, because we were concerned about my hip. We were concerned about a lot of things, and they put together a nice 3-year deal for me. So I'm there another 3 years. I can do a lot more work with things that I'm passionate about. Special Olympics, being a global ambassador for the Special Olympics. I get a chance to have a bit more free time now. I'm not in the trenches for 5 days a week like I was for 20 years, every house show and TV. I was probably on TV too much as a giant when I should have been an attraction instead. I was going in there working all the time, now in a bit more of a limited role, and we're finding the right creative for me. And there's not a lot of pressure on me to be there every week and get people over or carry 2 or 3 segments or whatever we're doing. I can kind of show up, help the younger guys here and there, and persuade and pursue other outside projects that are important to me. All in all, after going through the hell with my hip surgery and Vince and Triple H gave me a hell of a deal. Steve Austin knows how this business is. After 20 years in the business, I didn't expect to get the respect they gave me by giving me this deal. It's one of those kinds of things that's humbling, because both of them really appreciate the work that gave the company and put me in a position to where, I mean, in all sincerity, they gave me this deal in January, and I haven't done a damn thing yet. Damn. Oh, Big Show, you've earned it, man. You've been in the business for over 20 years. You've definitely earned a nice deal. And then Cody Rhodes noticed on Twitter that there is currently no plans to have a pay-per-view broadcast of the All In event. He said, "We have no plans at the moment, but we do have fun meetings in LA, Baltimore, and Dallas almost the moment we get back from the UK. Probably cover some of it on being the Elite. This is our first time in this role. We are exploring all options. Best of luck to him. I do really hope that they succeed. I'd love to see the All In event. Hopefully it does broadcast somewhere." And then an update on Big Cass. It was said that he was walking around backstage with a limp. Unless he's working people in the backstage area, he could be dealing with a legitimate injury to his knee. I have a feeling it's just to work, but I'll keep you posted. And then this week's Raw did the lowest numbers since June 12th, 2017, with 2.668 million viewers, which was down from last week's 2.714 million viewers. It was that third hour that killed him. 2.4 million tuned in for the third hour, which the third hour wasn't too bad. Oh, Raw. And Daniel Bryan talked about how much he disliked his role as SmackDown Live general manager. He said, "It was very difficult. I disliked it strongly. I would try and leave as soon as I could, and if I found out they might not have a segment for me on TV, I would be texting the writers being like, 'Hey, can I just stay home?' A portion of that is not liking it, and a portion is that because I'm being away from Bray and the baby to do something I'm not passionate about. It was a weird mental thing for me." To be fair, I get that. You want to be a wrestler. He wanted to be a wrestler, so honestly, I'm glad that he's back, and I get how you'd hate the job. To be fair, you don't really do anything. A general manager doesn't do anything apart from being an on-screen character. Most of the general managers have no actual power, so I get that. And then Nikki Bella responds to the People.com article, which I quoted yesterday or another day. Can't remember which episode I covered it on. She said, "The lies, damn can make a girl want to hide. These articles are so inaccurate, or so incorrect. Sorry. One day I would love to meet these sources." So apparently, yeah. Also, they're saying there's a picture of Nikki Bella and John Cena holding hands on the weekend, and the picture they've published, they're not holding hands. What sense does that make, guys? Jesus. We'll have to wait and see what the hell is going on with them too. And then Sean X-Pac Waltman commented on Big Cass report to the Backstage Heat. He said, "We have a saying in pro wrestling industry, and it's not just in our industry, it's better to say sorry than ask permission. But if you're going to go with that approach, you can't go ahead and ask for permission, then get told no." It seems like that's what the case here, and that's absolutely fucking insane. Look, a lot of us have gone against the grain and done things that the company doesn't like, but we never really went and asked for permission, but specifically told no, and went and did it anyway on live TV. So I understand if you feel the need and want to go out there and get over, but man, I agree. He asked, and then they said no, and then he did it. Don't be an idiot, Cass. Do it smartly. Shop smart. That's smart. And then we go to Jason Jordan's update. He is scheduled to be backstage at this coming Monday Night Raw, so he may make his TV return. And then there's also been internet speculation that he could be returning as American Alpha tag team partner to Chech Gable. Not going to happen, I don't think, guys. And then Nick Jackson responded to the comment about the team possibly heading for WWE. He said, not possible right now. We have 6 months left on our current contracts. Never say never, but we're very happy with what we're doing. Damn, I would love to see the Young Bucks. I really, really would. Get them in here. And that looks like all the wrestling news we have today. I'm just going to quickly float around. Yes, that is all the wrestling news we have for the day. I do hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, please give this video a like. Please support me on Patreon. Link in the description below. Subscribe to more content, and I'll catch you later. Bye.